the star of Oakhaven. Alara stood by the window, watching the heavy snow fall over the town of Oakhaven. Usually, the streets were bright with holiday cheer, but this year felt different. The great frost had arrived early, and the town's big street lamps were dark and cold. Everything felt a little bit lonely. She decided to visit Silas, her grandfather, in his dusty workshop at the edge of town. Silas was a man of gears and springs, but today his hands were still. He sat by a small, flickering fire, wrapped in a thick wool blanket that matched the silver of his hair. "The town needs its spark back, Alara," Silas whispered. He reached up to a high, cluttered shelf and pulled down an old metal star lantern. It was bent and covered in soot, but Alara could see the tiny, colorful glass windows hidden beneath the grime. "This used to light the whole square," he said. That night, after Silas had fallen asleep, Alara crept back into the workshop. She used a soft brush to scrub the soot off the star. As she cleaned, she found a broken spring inside that looked like a tangled silver hair. She knew the lantern wouldn't glow unless the internal clockwork could turn again. Alara remembered seeing a shiny bit of metal near the frozen pond earlier that day. She bundled up in her heavy coat and trekked out into the biting wind. There, caught in a frozen willow branch, was a small silver key. It looked exactly like the piece the lantern was missing. Back in the warm workshop, Alara didn't notice Silas standing quietly in the doorway. He watched her carefully fit the silver key into the star's heart. He didn't say a word, but a single tear rolled down his cheek as he saw her small, determined hands working to bring back the light. Silas stepped forward and placed his large, steady hand over Alara's. "Let me help you with the final turn, my brave girl," he said softly. Together, they gripped the silver key. With a rhythmic click-clack, the internal gears began to spin, and the lantern began to hum a low, sweet tune. On Christmas Eve, the two of them walked to the center of the dark town square. The snow crunched under their boots like powdered sugar. Silas held a tall wooden ladder steady while Alara climbed up to the iron hook where the old town light used to hang. Alara hung the star and gave the silver key one last, firm twist. Suddenly, a warm, golden light burst from the glass panels. It wasn't just ordinary light. It was a glow that made the snow look like falling diamonds and made the cold night air feel like a warm hug. People began to open their doors, drawn out by the beautiful, humming warmth. Silas pulled Alara into a big, snowy hug. "You didn't just fix a lantern, Alara," he told her. "You reminded us how to care for one another." Oakhaven was dark no more, and the Christmas star shone brightest of all.